If you're not my friend, bitch, speak Zulu or English.
Oh, English.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we've been colonized though. We can accept that.
That's fucked up. In fact, I'm gonna start fighting back with that, even in English. Unfortunately, not in the workplace. I have to respect the workplace. So I'm gonna like if someone comes like in the street like, sorry, I'm looking for Mdeni Road. Utinma. Mdeni Road. Ngiyakuzwa. Kuluma. I'll make them feel dumb. Ngmakombe ukuthi speaking slow. You know how
But do you think they feel dumb or they think you're dumb?
they think you're dumb, so they think, let me speak slower so that you
That does absolutely nothing if I don't
at
understand the
all.
language.
So now I'm gonna make them understand. So they're like, when they're like, I am looking for Mundeni Road. I'm like, Nami angazi uguti utini. I don't understand what you're saying. Then I'll say, but ma'am, why do you think I'll understand if you speak slow? But you can speak English, yeah, but I don't want to. Now let's carry on. Mengiti gemina ma.
If it's my udlu banana udla kanjani man.
You put it in your mouth.
You do what?
Put it in your mouth.
In what manner though?
You just put it in your mouth. How do you eat a banana?
Do you just like put it in your mouth though?
Let me show you, man.
Let's see what this is.
From the get-go, the favorite two topics already. Bro.
I just want to see though. This is nothing. This is like nothing.
You see,
talk about
the thing
nothing.
is, when you're eating a banana and you're a guy,
Uh-huh.
you have to make sure that your lips don't touch the banana.
How do you do that?
Huh?
How do you do that?
Make sure you show the people, whoever's looking at you, that you know you bite shit off. You don't caress it with your soft lips. You bite shit off. Make them see the truth.
When you eat a banana, it's gotta be aggressive as a man.
Yeah.
It has to be aggressive. Or if you're chilling, you have to like just like break it off and then. Like,
yeah. Oh, like this. I never thought about that. Is that how you chow banana? You break it off.
You break it off, bruv. Break it off. Play with it a little bit, and then casually throw it in your mouth.
Shit, I never thought of that.
But the aggressive method.
Yeah,
works.
me, I show the teeth then. That's what you can
aggressive
show the
method
teeth for like 5 seconds before like.
Let niggas know what you on and what you not on.
Yo, bro, think we're gonna need some tissue. I think we are. What?
To need tissue after the conversation we just had is myth. It's absolutely disgusting.
Anyway,
Yo, shout out. Hey, welcome to the fucking show, people.
welcome people.
We're back again. We're back again for another one. Another one. This is another episode of the Fat Ass Convo, ladies
Been
and
a
gentlemen.
minute.
Has it been? It has been a minute.
It has been a minute,
It has
bro.
been a minute.
But, and it's gonna be another minute. For those who don't know, we're renting out the equipment, kind of, and the nigga wants his shit back. So for like 2 weeks, we're gonna be out without no equipment up until he's done.
I didn't even want to start this with excuses though. But it's cool.
I'm sorry, man.
It's
But
cool.
you must let them know, like, hey, man, this is. Also, imagine you say it at the end, and they didn't get to the end, and they're like, "Why aren't these guys releasing?" Now
Why
they know
aren't they
from.
getting to the end? Why are we just assuming that?
You know how sometimes you're watching a show and like when you see it's about to end, like now they're saying their goodbyes. I don't have to hear their goodbyes. They want to tell us their hashtags and I have their hashtags already. I'm already a fatty. Oh, by the way, excuse me. Have you told them the name we came up for them?
This is the Fat Ass Convo, ladies and gentlemen. I am the waviest man on the planet, Jeff the J, and I'm not alone.
Sugar Shook.
Booger Suggs, nah, baby. What's
Tuana,
good,
my
boy?
boy.
I saw that you just like cut off my whole intro
I'm
and you're just
sorry.
going into a whole lot of information. I'm like, yo,
I'm
what
sorry.
is
I'm
this guy
excited,
on?
man. It's been a while, and you've been gone for a while. So
Yeah, man.
I'm assuming you got stories for days.
Oh man, I don't know if they eligible to be pod stories yet, because there's things still transpiring from everything that happened in that.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying?
all
So
right.
waiting for everything to unfold.
Now, cool. But I'm excited to let you guys know we came up with a name for y'all. It's called the Fatties. You guys are the Fatties.
The fatties.
Yeah, like I don't know
The
if you guys
fatties.
watch
Is that because both of us are increasing in weight at the moment?
hey,
that why
but
you
you
call them
increasing
fatties?
big time. I was at home recently and my uncle,
Mhm.
my dad, told me that I lost weight.
Really?
He's like, oh, mfana wami, ngiyathanda indlela oyidla." And he said he thinks I have a new girlfriend because I cut my hair.
Nah, he's lying, dog.
Eh?
Your uncle's lying.
That's why my big bro is like, hey, so they call my uncle Ncegu. It means like, what's Ncegu in English?
Ncegu. I
Like,
don't
you know,
know,
in church they call each other Ncegu. Like,
I don't know, bro.
like son of God, I think.
You know,
I think it's son of God or lamb of God or whatever. But anyway,
Yeah.
so it's like, Ncegu, usho uslimile. And bro, like, come on, like my bro could see that I haven't lost weight. Obviously I was playing along with my uncle's comment. Yes, uncle, yeah, hey.
None of that shit is happening.
Yeah, no. I've started training, you know, but it's like it's too soon for results. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna agree. The thing is, I was wearing an oversized shirt and skinny jeans.
Oh.
So is oversized makes me look like I'm losing weight, so my shirts don't fit me,
Yeah,
and skinny
yeah,
jeans
yeah.
make me look thin. You know?
Yeah.
So
They
it's like,
tighten up your
yeah.
your
So
whole
so
vibe.
my bro, like, he's old, but he's not that old, so he understands. Like, nah, it's the way he's dressed.
Yeah.
So then he looks at me straight in the eyes, like, "Usho kanje, Ncegu?" I'm like, ah, come on, bro, just let it happen, bro. Why being jealous? Anyway, good times.
Shout out to your uncles, but your uncle's a liar, and he's a pastor, but he lied. Imagine.
He didn't lie. My uncle's not.
Nah, man, I'm just playing. Come on. I'm not being serious.
Yeah.
But guys, yeah, man, welcome to another episode of the Fattest Convo, man. We're back again. It has been a minute. Your boy Jeff the J been going through it. 2021 is no joke.
No joke.
It's
my
no
homies.
joke. It's no joke, oh. It's
Bro.
no joke. Shit has been happening, man. A lot's been going on. Losses and dealing with a whole lot of shit, dealing with the COVID, the whole panoramic. You know what I'm saying? So
The
yeah, a
what?
lot's been going. The panoramic.
Is that what they call it now?
It's the panoramic. What do you call it?
I think you're trying to say pandemic, homie.
No, brother. It's the panoramic.
Alright. It's a panoramic because it touches everybody. It doesn't leave anybody out.
It's the panoramic. Yo.
No one is safe. You in this picture, whether you like it or not, bitch.
Gunna said there's a video of Gunna and he was talking on, like, you know how celebrities now, they just talk on Instagram and stuff. Yeah, so he was talking on there. I don't even remember what he was saying. All I remember at the end of the said, yeah, well, man, I hope everybody survives the panoramic.
Oh no. You serious?
Hey, you promoters and everything, man, and you labels and stuff. I know it's slow, but it's slow for us too. It's a panoramic. We need our money. We need it now. I don't got that kind of time because it's a panoramic. Okay?
Oh no.
That shit was hilarious, man. That shit was
It
hilarious.
was something recent, I assume.
Nah, bro, it was from last year sometime. When it all began, when this whole pandemic thing began.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when it was.
Alright. Who was it? Young Gunner.
They call him Young Gunna. It's just Gunna, bro.
Gunner.
You don't know Gunna.
I probably know his music, not him.
I definitely sent you one and you said you don't like it. That's Gunna.
Oh, you sent me a song with the album.
No, I sent you the whole album and you said nah.
Oh
You
shit.
said nah.
My listen
That's
to it
cool.
again.
Why do you feel so bad?
I think there's another album you sent me, and I was like, "What shit is this?" And I was getting attacked. I got attacked at work by the Sfundu guy and the NK guy.
Yeah.
So
are you just saying their names or?
Yeah, Sfundo's been here, so fuck it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. NK whatever is a real homie, so whatever. So yeah, bro, I'm like, hey, bro, 21 Savage sucks ass.
Ha!
I like, what? They attack me, bro. Like, you crazy.
Blasphemy, brother.
These boys are like 22, 23 years old. I think 21 of them 21.
Yeah.
They're like young. You mad? He's like the future, the best right now. That guy's trash.
So that was not the best right now, but he's not trash. You
trash.
You
and
are
like,
stunting.
oh. this is one of the justifications of why it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, how about what's that guy's name? That Nelson Mandela motherfucker. What's his name?
Nelson Mandela motherfucker.
He's got Morgan Freeman on the album, bro. How's that? What does that say about him and his?
Nah, but it's creativity to have Morgan Freeman on there, bro. Talking like that. If you listen to the whole album, you understand
it's artistic, yeah. But I mean, for the music element,
you didn't enjoy it at all.
Okay, wait. So let me. Okay. I'm not gonna finish the story as how I wanted with the punchline. I'm just gonna break it down. So the thing is, I'm like, let me find your song I was listening to so you guys can hear what shit. There's no bars. It's just a bunch of. So I pull out the thing. It was on my last play because it came on by mistake. You know, like I think I pressed play.
Shuffled or something.
No, I pressed play and then I didn't listen to one of the links you sent. And when I got into the car and I was driving, then he played. You know, I was like, so when I go, I'm like, I'll go to last play, and it's not 21 Savage. It's something skis, I think. Something SKIES.
Little skis.
I think so.
I don't
little
even
skies
know
or
what the
little
fuck that
skis.
is.
So you didn't send me that link.
Nah,
I blamed you for it. Jafta, this piece of
but
shit.
But you know who I think might have sent you that link? Marcy.
Who?
Marcy. He listens to that type of music.
Marcialago?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever, but I had like, I appreciate, man, if I know you, I appreciate music links because I don't get the time to be listening to radio or to search new stuff. So the stuff that I get from the young people keeps me in touch with all the latest stuff. But sometimes the latest stuff is trash. Now, Lil Skis, Lil Skis is not a bad machine at all, and he's probably a vibe. But like I expected more because I thought it was 21 Savage.
Yeah.
And because of that, it kind of hurt my listening experience.
You
know, because it does. I don't know. You must listen to him. He's got a 21 Savage vibe to him. So I was like, yeah. You must listen. Well, fuck. I'll try to play one song maybe and edit or something. I don't know. I won't do that. Fuck, too much work. But anyway, yeah, man. So 21 Savage. I then listened to him. So after the debate, I told the guys, you know what? I'll give him a chance again. 21 Savage because I made my mistake. I admit. So I downloaded Chopped Up and Cut Up or something. You know that one?
Chopped Up and Cut Up.
Got it,
Chopped Up and Cut Up. 21 Savage is just chopping up and cutting up people.
Nah, it's like, so it's his album, but I'll tell you now. It's chopped, not slopped. Savage Mode 2 Chopped, Not Slopped.
Okay.
Which I think was a mistake because I was supposed to listen to Savage Mode first. Of which I did, but like I didn't listen. I just played it in the background. I listened to Savage Mode 2 to listen. Like, you know, I'm trying to critique, I'm trying to like, I'm trying to, you know. And I
play the second song on there. You'll see how
of Chopped, Not Slopped.
No, not Chopped, Not Slopped. The second song in that Savage Mode 2.
Okay, let me see if we still have the Savage Mode 2, the real one. Oh, there it is. Running.
30 seconds.
I like the beat, but I still have a problem with his flow. It's
different. It's not the
it's
same as
like he
anybody else.
doesn't know when to stop.
His flow has so many pauses though.
Yes, but like the pauses are sometimes late or too early. You
It should be
agree?
different.
I'm not saying it's not different. It's definitely different.
So you don't like it, or it's something you're not used to?
No, no,
Because I think it's.
I think I'm falling into the hype of 21 Savage. You know, like everyone likes him. He's popular and whatever. He's the in thing. You need to know his songs. So my brain is automatically being forced to like him.
Really?
But yeah. But ordinarily,
if I put him
if I put him against like more 50 Cent, more Ti, more, and how their work was like, hey man, like they're proper, bro. Like my problem with his flow is that like, not that he doesn't know when to stop. He probably does it on purpose, but it's like it's unorthodox. So it's something that I have to get used to. Whereas OTI used to stop exactly where they have to stop, or not where they have to, where we are used to rappers stopping, or, as not late and not before. Am I making sense?
You're making sense, but the coolest rappers are the rappers whose flow is just different. That's why we love Young Thug so much.
But he also stops at the opportune moment, like the proper moment.
Not all the time.
When does he just?
Have you ever listened to Halftime?
Hey man, we listened to the Theraflu remix by the Harris Musical Boys in the last episode, I think. And then Marvell came in, and I don't know if you noticed that. You even said, what an unorthodox flow. You said that. I think that was one of your comments. That's what 21 Savage is.
And you don't like that. You don't enjoy it.
I'm learning to like it, but I won't lie, it is weird to listen to. I feel like, oh,
why are you embarrassed to say you don't like it?
Couldn't you stretch the word, huh?
Why are you embarrassed, or like I'm skeptical to say that you don't? It's okay not to like things.
I'm the type of guy that gives all types of music a chance.
But you've given it a chance. On your first listen, you didn't like it, and that's fine. That should be a fine thing. I can listen to something and
Lil Skis I didn't like. All right, but I'm also gonna give him a chance. I'm still gonna listen to him again. But 21 Savage, there's a thing about him that I don't like, which is that era in the not. I don't want to call it an era because it's something that is accepted, But in my mind, it feels like an era. His flow has a bit of a glitch.
Yeah.
You know.
I hear you.
But that's not that I don't like 21 Savage. You know. And I feel like 21 Savage is a wannabe rapper that can't rap. That made it.
There's a wannabe rapper that can't rap but made it, and he just worked.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah, and then I said like he has no bars and all that stuff. Then the boys, okay, they kind of broke it down to me. What?
You said he has no bars.
Yeah. Give me one bar from him. It's tough to find a bar from him, and I know
maybe
why.
I don't listen to him. I don't listen to him enough to have like bars in the tuck of him, but I know that he can rap.
All right. Well,
I know that he can
you
rap.
see what the boys said to me, or they said the reason why I don't get most of the bars is because he speaks a lot of gangster talk, and I kind of have to understand the gangster language.
Did they say they know gangster language?
They do, because they broke down a couple of bars for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I wouldn't remember them.
It's okay. I think especially Sfundo. Sfundo feels like he knows like the American life, or like
that guy,
or like
that guy. We had such a great debate, him and I, in the taxi, bro. Like mama, like like old ladies that work like in malls and maids and all that stuff. And then it's me and him, and then these boys that works in one of the clothing shops as well. They also like cheese. It's like his boys,
Yeah.
So they come in and they join the conversation. Like at first I was like, who the fuck are you? Then I realized, oh, you all boys. Because that baby but it was such a great topic. It was like Sfundo's on this thing about why South Africans don't accept the American sound when it's done by a South African.
They do accept it.
Yes, but it's harder for them to accept. If you look at it kind of, I'm going to say statistically, even though I don't have the stats, but it's easier to for them to accept Questa than for them to accept Aries. Am I making sense?
I hear what you're saying.
It's easier for them to accept.
Nah, actually, I disagree. I'm thinking about it now. Because Aries is embraced. When Aries was on a label, he was on big songs with big people, and he was embraced at that time. Then he did his own independent stuff, and he didn't have the marketing like he used to have the marketing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, no one's denying that Aries is embraced, right? But is he embraced as Questa is embraced? If Aries goes to...
But what if Questa is just a better artist?
Okay, okay. I don't want to make a list of who's better than who. But in terms of style, the American hip hop style is not as popular as the South African flavor of hip hop.
In South Africa, I would argue that the American style is the most in, more than the South African style. I think there's less people who embrace the South African style of hip hop in South Africa. There's less people who like the South African style. Most people in South Africa like the American style of hip hop. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so let's just go through quick names, right? Okay, let's start with Questa. Who in the American style do you think kicks Questa? In South African sales, not international, because you can easily say Nasty, but Nasty is now got international sales as well. So, but
who kicks Questa?
Yeah.
In what?
In like sales, culture, love, fan base, all that stuff.
In America.
In South Africa. Because now I'm saying in South Africa, it's hard to accept the American style for South Africans in South Africa. Not that it's impossible, because you and I accept it. We like Nasty is one of my favorite, you know. But we are a minority in a big pool of millions. You know what I mean? So that's Fundo's problem, because as an underground artist trying to grow, he's finding it difficult to break into the market because he's stubborn in his American flavor or Western civilization or whatever, Western flavor of hip hop. He doesn't want to go to the Gasi and have a bit of house in his music, or have a bit of mapiano, or have a bit of kwaito in it. He doesn't want that. He just wants to be straight up fucking how the Americans do it, but in South Africa. Barely uses any Zulu word unless it's his real name by mistake. Even his Zulu, he doesn't even use a Zulu name. He uses an English name because he wants to stay strictly American. I don't want to say Western, because then I'm just gonna be putting even the British style hip hop, just American, just to make this succinct. He's saying that style here, they look at you like, oh, but if an American does it, then it's like, oh damn, that's cool, Drake, yay.
Who's that? Who's they?
Just the general population. That's the feeling he gets. Now, bro, guys, we are not a podcast of stats and whatever, but we are a podcast of feelings. This is how we feel. This is how I feel. This is how Sfundo feels. And I was explaining why it is like that to him. But you seem to disagree. You're saying Sfundo's wrong, and I'm also wrong by thinking that as a hip hop artist, you would make it better if you have a South African flavor in your hip hop.
I think you make it better if you've got American flavor.
If you're full on American.
Full on, you can't be full on American because you're not American.
Yeah, but then if your beats sound American, or you like buy your beats from America.
Lots of people's beats in South Africa sound American. Lots of people.
But then yes. If the beat sounds American, they put a Gasi flavor in it, or a Mutswako flavor, or a Skanda flavor, or
not all the time.
Okay, like which song?
Frank, have you listened to Frank Casino?
Yeah.
His beats are just straight like American beats. Lots of people, even
who are you comparing Frank
even
to?
A. Reese's beats sound very American.
A. Reese, Nasty C, Frank Casino. They are the anomaly in the hip hop world. If I say let's go tit for tat, and I don't even know artists, we'll probably be square up, or I'll beat you in terms of, if I say you go American artist and I'll go South African. In fact, let's do that. Let's play a little game. South African artist, American artist. Let's go. American South African artists, you know.
So you an American or I'm American?
You saying oh nasty no man. I mean I'm sure the South African hip hop artists that have a South African flavor in their music. Go.
Oh, like I must name lots of artists.
Name one, I'll name one. I wanna show you, I'll kick your ass even though I don't know people's names. I don't know my own friends' names. But if it comes to who do I know more because of the impact they have on the South African music culture. The South African hip hop with South African flavor dominates the American hip hop, which is strictly American flavor. Unest is an anomaly. A Reese is 1 in a million.
Okay, you might be right.
Thank you. Why was it so hard to explain?
No,
I was starting to stress, like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm glad you agree.
We're in a podcast, bro. The fuck? We're in a podcast.
What's your point?
We must talk, bruv.
I'm not saying we shouldn't. I was confused at.
No, don't be confused. Don't be confused. We're here to work.
Oh, no, but you can't
No, but listen. We're here to work.
I'm gonna stop bitching. We bitching right now. We're bitching. You bitching. You motherfucker. But I'm glad.
That's interesting, man. That's very. You dropped your sweet. That's very interesting, dog. Are you grabbing the sweet?
Yeah, man.
And chowing it?
Yes, give me a moment. I'm here. The demons are out. Corona and everything. God took it. Fire! Fire!
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness.
Anyway. So yeah, man. So we were talking about that. And I told him, like, it's because of the way we grew up, you know? We grew up in a place where not that being cheese was demonized. It wasn't. But if you were cheesed, you were kinda looked at as weak. You know what I mean? A successful cheese boy and a successful, I don't know what's the opposite of cheese.
I don't know either.
Let me just say a taxi guy, right?
Whoa.
That's the epitome of opposite of cheese. There are cheese boys in the taxi industry now because the sons have grown up in private schools and now they own
just
their
make your
taxi.
point.
But
you're gonna get a shot by taxi drivers. Relax. Just continue. Make your point.
Minister Figgy, you know that feeling, motherfucker. You're like, Andy, is he fucking coward? Anyway, he was right though. It was kind of scary. So, like, what was I saying? I forgot my point. We went a bit on a tangent there.
You forgot your point?
I forgot my point, bro.
We were talking about that's the way you grew up.
Oh yeah, so they'll look at a cheese boy and be like, hey motherfucker, if you look at the epitome of success of a cheese boy and the epitome of success of a taxi life guy, all right? The taxi life guy looks more alpha, prowess, strong. And the cheese, Tutuzane for example, looks weak as fuck. You know?
In terms of physical fighting.
In terms of stature and reputation. Tutuzane can probably beat up a lot of taxi guys, I don't know. But you are more afraid of the taxi guy than the cheese guy. So then
who's more afraid of the taxi guy than the cheese guy? Me. Specifically.
Yes. Now. Yes.
Nah, not necessarily.
You will not fight a taxi guy. You would rather fight a cheese guy.
Who am I fighting? I'm not fighting anyone.
Okay, fine. Why are you taking me out of my thoughts, bro? I'm trying to make such a great point here.
I'm not taking you out of your thoughts.
Now it's going to be distorted by these fucking silly interruptions.
Okay, sorry, brother. Why'd you sip your drink like that, though? Continue.
Let's not get... Oh, man. Anyway, now, naturally, your instincts will always select to look up and praise and like and follow the culture of the one who's more superior in whatever angle, you know? Only of late has being cheese become a more attractive lifestyle or life, you know what I mean? Whereas before, everyone wanted to be, even us, we wanted to be thug, but the American types of thugs sag our pants like we're in jail, wear do-rags, because I was looked at as being hard and all that stuff. So naturally in South Africa, where being the American cheese looks weak, or the American thug looks like you cheese here, then that cheese makes you look weak. So rather look, they know quest to come up with and whatever. Then we'll like them more. Speak this is humusha, saselokishin. All the taxi drivers, the tsotis, the people who steal cars speak in this way. We wanna sound like those people in South Africa. That's what's cooler because it looks a bit more.
Yeah.
Forgive me, my words are out. I'm.
I hear you. You using crowds like.
Yeah, but I hope people are getting me, man. My words are not in my mind. So, but that's my point.
No, I hear you, dog. I hear you.
I had more points. I forgot them, but that was one of my main points when I said that.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, people in the taxi were turning around and looking at us because, like, you know, in the taxi you do not speak English. You do, like, it's like a rule.
Is it though?
Yeah. Maybe you and I do, but it's because I don't give a fuck. I know my friend Munye always used to judge me for that.
For speaking English in a taxi?
Yep.
You speak Zulu? For who? Why?
Because, like, firstly, you become vulnerable. Because if there's like a tsotsi in there, you can see, these guys are weaklings. Cheese, I've explained how it all works, right? Those guys are pathetic. I can just mug them quickly, but Osaba, you know.
You think you're gonna get mugged because you spoke English?
Yes. Let me tell you, if I feel, listen to me, if I'm in Joburg or anywhere actually, and I feel like I'm in danger, I mute my volume and I change my language to Zulu.
What does that do for you?
People are afraid of Zulu people, bro. They think we're violent and Aswana Makwala and all that shit. Bullshit. But, hey, man, it works. If I'm going to okay, I'm a bit threatened here.
Yo, people in the comments, please let me know, like, are people actually scared of Zulu people for real?
You know this, bro. You can't deny that.
How do I know this?
You lived in KZN for all your life, bro. Confirm.
Exactly.
So you lived amongst Zulu. Okay. Okay, fine. I lived in Pretoria, Cape Town, Johannesburg.
And all those places, Zulu people were the most feared people there.
Yes.
Like, who said that, though? Like, how did it come about that was the consensus that came up in your head?
Jay, you're asking impossible questions.
It's not impossible.
No, it's an impossible question. It's life experiences.
What did you feel? Okay, that means you must explain these life experiences, bro.
It's a series of events that came about that showed me that people, for example, have you ever heard of Zulu Privilege?
Zulu Privilege? Never in my life have I heard of
Really?
I've heard of white privilege. I've heard of male privilege. Never in my life have I heard of Zulu Privilege, bro. What is that? Explain it to us.
Okay, you Xhosa and Zulu sounds the same. But if you go to Joburg, there's how many languages? Like all languages are in Joburg.
All of them? No, not all of them. I'm just joking.
Like the South African languages.
Yeah.
So with all those languages there, what do languages like a Sotho and a Venda and a Xhosa, how do they communicate if they don't know each other's language?
I don't know. How do they communicate?
Zulu.
Is it?
When I can go to any city in South Africa as a Zulu person and speak Zulu and they'll understand me.
Lies.
Where won't they? Okay,
Absolute
you know what?
Lies.
This is coming. Jay.
Why do you feel like that?
Jay. It's Zulu privilege. I may be wrong, but that's how I feel as a Zulu person.
So you 100% know that you're wrong.
No, not 100% no. My experiences, like I said, it's a series of events that have shown me. I've lived in Cape Town. I've lived in Pretoria.
Yeah.
I've lived in Johannesburg. And I've lived in KZN.
Yeah.
In KZN, I've lived in Durban and PMP. That's all Zulu places, so it doesn't count. I'm just going to say KZN. But Pretoria is a Tswana city. Joburg has got like Zulus and vendors, I think. No, Sothos and vendors. Cape Town has got Xhosas. I never spoke any of those languages, but I spoke Zulu and everybody responded to me. Someone tried that to me lately. Walked into my place of work and was like, sorry. I understood exactly what they said. I even responded to him in Sotho. I was like, Age ring, Zulu or
What?
That basically means I don't understand what you're saying. Either speak Zulu or speak English. So I know.
And you said that in his language.
I said it in his language that, bro, don't come here.
Isn't that dumb as fuck?
Why?
You telling me you don't know the language you're speaking to me?
It's the arrogance of being a Zulu. Forgive me, people. I'm a dumbass. I'm like a. I'm a typical Zulu, bro. Like,
what is a typical Zulu, bro?
Like, don't come here with your Sutu nonsense. I'm colonized, so you can speak English or speak Zulu, nothing else. Well, not that I'm colonized. It's my.
You are
It's
colonized.
no. Actually, it's my workplace's language that you must speak English. Where's tissue, bro?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's my.
That's a plug, tissue.
So it's my workplace's language that I have to speak either English or Afrikaans, I think.
Afrikaans?
Yeah, it's in
Isn't that some bullshit?
It's in one of the contracts.
All these Afrikaans motherfuckers, they get everything that they want, bro.
Yeah, but even an Afrikaans guy, I'll tell him, ek kan nie praat Afrikaans nie. Jy moet praat
Isn't that the dumbest
Engels.
shit, bro?
Huh?
Isn't that the dumbest shit to tell a person that, yo, I don't speak your language, but you talking to him in a language that he understands that, yo, I
It's
can't
not. You don't understand. It's the whole point is the arrogance of being who you are, bro. Like, if an Afrikaans person comes to you when you're black in any city, maybe except Transvaal and for whatever, for Treka, whatever, Free State.
Voortrekker, shout out to Voortrekker, man.
If an Afrikaans person comes to you and says, can I get some help? Asseblief, kom hierso. He's thinking he's above you and you should know my language. And hey, man, I've never heard this from any Afrikaans person. It's how I feel when they do that. It's like, why do you think I know Afrikaans when you know that we were stopped from being forced to speak, we were stopped from being forced to learn Afrikaans in schools. So why do you see me as a black person or a person who knows Afrikaans? Why? We know here English is the general whatever. Otherwise, try speak the language of that city. If I'm in Free State, speak Sotho. If I'm in Nelspruit, speak Xhosa. I don't know, whatever. If because I didn't speak Zulu.
Xhosa.
Is Nelspruit a Xhosa place?
I don't know.
Whatever. So now, when you come to me with that attitude of, I think I'm better than you, so I'm going to speak my language to you and you should respond to me as... I want to show you that I do know your language, but I will not speak to you in your language unless I'm telling you do not speak to me in that language. So it's not that I don't want, it's not that I can't speak it, it's that I don't want to speak it. I don't want to have a constructive conversation with you while speaking your language. You speak mine, or we go to a neutral language. It's arrogance. It's dumb. It's dumb. Judge me. It's dumb. It's what we do, though. It's what we do. Zulu do this all the time. I am one of those people. Kan jy hoor mevrou, kan jy praat Engels as Zulu? No, Engels, okay. Ma'am, let's talk English then. Because now, if I say, no, ma'am, I don't understand your language, please let's speak English, or that means I really don't know what you're saying. But I'm trying to show you that I know what you're saying, but bitch, don't disrespect me, speak my language. I'm in control of this conversation, motherfucker. It's arrogance, bro. It's arrogance. So you can continue with your Zulu, but just know I'm repeating that shit. When I would ring, Kiri, I would when you ring. Bua se Zulu or Bua se Khoa, man?
Sekhoa, is that English?
Yeah, I think so. I may be speaking gibberish right now. But I learned Zulu from listening to people talk. So I'm in Sotho. I learned Zulu from, like, you know, when I lived in Pretoria and Joburg, people would talk.
And you'd listen and you'd be like, oh, okay, that's what that means.
I was very inquisitive. I even tried to learn Portuguese a bit. And I was very inquisitive with the language thing. But if you're not my friend, bitch, speak Zulu or English.
Or English.
Yeah.
Hey, we've been colonized though. We can accept that.
That's fucked up. In fact, I'm gonna start fighting back with that, even in English. Unfortunately, not in the workplace. I have to respect the workplace. So I'm gonna like, if someone comes like in the street, like, sorry, I'm looking for Mdeni Road. Utinma. Mdeni Road. I'll make them feel dumb. Speaking slow. You know how
but do you think they feel dumb or they think you're dumb?
They think you're dumb, so they think, let me speak slower so that you...
That does absolutely nothing if I don't understand
at all.
The language.
So now I'm gonna make them understand. So they're like, when they feel like, I am looking for Mundeni Road. I'm like, Nami angazi uguti utini. I don't understand what you're saying. Then I'll say, but ma'am, why do you think I'll understand if you speak slow? But you can speak English, yeah, but I don't want to. Now let's carry on. Mengiti kemina ma. You have to still call them ma'am and ma, because if they're older than you, man, fuck, respect is respect, man.
Yo, shit. The language barrier thing it's a weird thing.
In South Africa, it's the
weird
worst.
thing.
11
It's a very,
fucking
very
official
weird
languages,
thing.
bro. 12, if you count.
12 now.
Hand signaling, hand signage.
Hand signage.
Hand,
What?
Hand language.
Sign language.
Sign language.
Hand language.
Man, I actually know how to speak sign language, you know?
Do you?
A bit.
Nah, you lying.
I swear to God. Bro, go onto the phone here, Google the ABCs. I'll do the whole ABCs up till Z.
Nah.
I'll tell you what mom is, what uncle, what's father, granny, food.
Let the people tell us if you're being correct. Huh? All the people watching on YouTube, tell us in the comments this is if he's being correct right now. Baby.
Swimming.
Essa swiva.
So no, seriously, I had a deaf best friend from my childhood, so that's how I learned.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I speak Isfanagalo of hand sandwich.
Of hand sandwich. Woo. It's sign language, brother. Sign language, brother. Hand sandwich. My man said it's hand sandwich, my brother.
All right. Mistake. So yeah, my best friend for about 10 years of my childhood
couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I could only speak with his hands.
He could not hear a word you saying.
Yeah.
You could have just been in his ear going, and he would have heard nothing.
I think it is going to be disingenuous and a lie for anyone to say that they've had a deaf relative or a deaf friend and they did not stand behind them and say, "Hey!" That's a lie. That's a lie.
Do you not think they can feel your presence though, even though they can't hear?
I think they do, because he always felt me.
Yeah.
It wouldn't like flinch.
But he would like.
Yeah, he'd be like.
Cause he can. That's the sound he makes.
Wow, that's not funny. That's not funny.
Why you do it like that though?
But that's what they do. But it's not funny.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's not. It probably is funny, but because I have someone I care about that speaks like that, it's not funny to me. But I've had so many people laugh when I'm mimicking, like when I'm telling a story, and then he said, and people just die. I'm like, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be funny. Even when I was a child, I used to feel bad, like I'm actually making fun of him, but I wasn't trying to. I was just trying to do what he did. But now you have to tell the joke like how he said it.
Bro, is it cool if I just chill in the vest? Because I'm hot as fuck right now.
Sure, man. It's all good. It's all good.
I feel like you're uncomfortable now.
No, I'm not. Just open up. Why? Why just open whatever, man? Oh, we should have got the fan.
It would have made noise.
This fan
it makes noise. It does.
Bro, season 12, we had this fan on the whole time.
No, we didn't, bro.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not hot. I'm fine.
Bro, you know what? Fuck. And I went through this like a week ago.
Yeah.
So I was with my homies at like a pub place now. And we had a couple of drinks. Yeah. Had something to smoke, whatever. Yo. And I'm sitting there in the pub, sweating profusely.
Yeah.
Sweating like a pig, brother. Do you know a pig? Like I could feel like water was dripping even off my neck. My whole shirt was wet. The cap that I was wearing was wet.
What was going on?
Bro, I was just feeling super, super hot. I don't know what was happening. You know what I chose to do? I just put my head down. Everyone thought I was sleeping. I could hear I was 100% like, I could hear everything. Obviously, I was a little bit intoxicated or whatever, but I could hear everything that was going on. I saw people take pictures of me and all that shit and all that jazz when somebody, when somebody fucks up or whatever. But I was feeling hot, bro. Then my homie came through, he gave me a glass of water, went outside, cooled myself off a little bit, and then we bounced and we went home.
How did you putting your head down help anything?
I don't know, bro, but that's what I chose at that time. I put my head down, and I was just like, and everyone thought I was sleeping. Everybody who was there thought, this nigga came here and just slept. Damn.
I don't believe your story, Mom.
You don't believe my story?
It doesn't sound right.
You think I slept?
Yeah.
No, it's cool if you think I slept because I know I didn't sleep.
You slept. You slept. I feel like you compensating somehow for you. You probably know that someone who listens to this pod was there. All right, and now he's probably like making fun of you, telling jokes and shit. Oh, Jeff to Orilio, he slept or whatever. And now you're embarrassed. You're like, I wasn't sleeping. I just had my head down. Nah, Jay.
Bro.
Nah, Jay.
It's fine.
I'm exposing you, nigga. I'm exposing you. Nah.
Holy shit. Nah, bro. But for real though, I didn't sleep.
Alright.
Everybody who listened to this, I didn't sleep. I did
Genius,
not
bro.
sleep.
That's genius.
I did not.
You
sleep.
collectively killing the fucking rumor about you sleeping. When you were so drunk, you're like, all my friends listen to the shit, so now they must know. Genius, I give it to you.
No, but I'm being honest. I get you.
Homies, he was
your
asleep.
joke is really funny.
He was asleep.
Your
homies.
joke is really funny. Because I didn't think about that. But I'm just being honest. I was just telling a story, something that happened. Because we were talking about me sweating right now. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what happened to me. I was sweating profusely.
I actually think I said this before, bro. We should invest in makeup.
In makeup, bro? Does that keep your face dry? Or do you not just get hotter?
I have no idea.
It's this fucking light too, though. Fuck. Fuck.
Open this fucking fan, bro.
Okay, but relax, Omni. Okay. You don't want to fight me, brother.
I don't.
Exactly. I've never been in a fight in my life. I'm thankful to God he doesn't want to fight me. I'm thankful to God because I don't know how to fucking fight.
I thank God that I haven't been in a fight in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bro, look at how pretty my face is. Guys, look at this. And then imagine someone puts a slash or a gap. Oh.
Yeah. What if that's your wife doing those things?
What, slashing me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you beat her?
I mean, I'm not against fucking up women.
We spoke about this with Ralph a little bit though.
Yeah. I'm not against. I'll repeat. I'm not against it.
You're not against.
I haven't done it.
You're not against what?
Fucking up a woman.
You're not against fucking up a woman.
Nah, there's many reasons.
Okay, but there's a difference between fucking up and like hitting. Right?
I'm against abuse.
You're against abuse.
Even I'm against abusing you. Like I wouldn't just fuck you up, but if you were to provoke me,
you feel like you can just abuse me, nah?
I just said I'm against that.
No, I'm asking. But do you feel like you could if you wanted to, but you're against it?
Nah.
Okay.
I feel like abusing you is dangerous, bro. You got the size to kill me.
What?
So like, if you like very puny, like a child, or no offense to women, like most women I know, then I wouldn't be that afraid of you trying to kill me and me not have. But if you were to try to kill me and you had a slight advantage like a knife, with your strength and size, I'm in trouble. It's a real fight. I need to be aware. Whereas if it's a kid or like a small, short little girl, then I just
just kick her in the thing.
Yeah, like
kick her in the chest.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So so I'm thinking about this because I was listening to that episode that we had with Ralph, and we were talking about how I said actually that I can understand like a man who ends up hitting a woman, because there's moments. Why are you looking at me like that?
You know, just a quick disclaimer. So, sorry. Can I just?
Yeah, disclaimer.
It's a long disclaimer. So, I recently met someone who's like a fatty. I told you about it.
I know where this is going. Yeah.
So then this fatty basically means you guys, fans.
The fans.
Whoever listens to us is a fatty, man. Like PHATTY.
P-H-A-T-T-T-T-Y.
Was it P-H-A-T-T-I-E? We need to work on the spelling. Whatever. So I made a fatty.
I'll make a song about it because I'm that creative.
Right. I made a fatty, and then they started attacking me like, "You guys are so offensive. What you say about women and gays and blah 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 shit." And you can. I'm sure as a listener you can assume already that what gender this was. I don't need to say. All right. You guys, yeah,
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah, so I was at a dinner actually with my lady and like her friends, and one of the friends is a fan. Well, I don't want to say a fan, but she recently started listening, and she listened to a couple, and unfortunately it's not the ones where we're talking about rape is bad and all that stuff. It's all the other ones we say rape is natural.
The ones
and
that are
shit.
enjoyable.
Yeah,
The ones that actually people like.
We try to justify if rape is natural or not. In one of the episodes. So anyway, so then I'm like, yo, listen, girl, like whatever I say on that pod is not me. It's a character I play. I play the character called Booger Boog. No one has called me Booger Boog in my life except this motherfucker. I'm Booger the Sugar now, bro. You know, I'm Sugar. And people call me Sugar because I'm sweet. You know. So now you could see me get out of character for a moment when he's like, "What did you say now about beating up women?" Like,
I understand it.
You can understand. Yeah. He said you can understand how a man can beat up a woman.
Yeah.
So I got off character.
Not beat up.
Whatever. Let me finish my story. So he's like, I can understand how a man can beat up a woman. So I lost my character. They're like, what? And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, carry on. We dickheads over here. We dickheads. Carry on. All right, that's my disclaimer, man. Like, hey, man.
I'm not a dickhead. All I'm saying is, I can understand. What I was saying in that podcast as well, because I said it, I'm keeping the same energy. Yeah. That I understand when a man hits a woman, because there's always a moment, bro. Like people's not pain threshold, but anger thresholds where they just snap are different. And if you as a woman are with a man whose anger threshold is a little bit, and I'm not saying that's right. I never said, even in the other episode I said, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it is what it is.
What is it?
If you are with a man who has a very low anger threshold where he snaps quicker than other people, because even some women also snap quickly and they'll beat you up, but it's not looked at in the same light as a man hitting a woman, and we understand that as well. But I can understand if you as a woman keep on aggravating this dude, aggravating him, that there's a reaction in him where he can just be like, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, and he's not thinking about it. And I was thinking about this because I was listening to Chris Brown speak about it in his. He had a documentary that he did a while back, and he was explaining the whole Rihanna situation.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that?
Nah, I just see he evades the question most of the time.
No, he used to evade the question, but he's like, but he told the story in his perspective. Let me say it like that. I don't know if there's added spice or there's lies somewhere or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying this is what I heard him, and I get how it can happen this way. So he's like, and I'm skipping a whole lot of other stuff that happened before. They used to fight and do whatever. So they in the car. Yeah. They in the car now. And they having a verbal argument. So they verbally arguing, and Chris Brown is driving. Rihanna is in the passenger seat. Yeah. So now, as they verbally arguing, Rihanna keeps grabbing Chris, keeps pushing him while he's driving, doing all that stuff. Chris like, like stop it, whatever. And he turns around and he hits her also, bang. Then now he stops the car now. So as he stops the car, Rihanna grabs the keys, throws them out the window, and she starts screaming, help me, he wants to kill me, But that moment of him snapping and being like is a much bigger moment than Rihanna the whole time while he's driving, pushing him, harassing him, and doing all that stuff. That'll never be looked at, because at the end of the day, Chris swung and he hit Rihanna. And that's a reality, and he had to be punished for that. And he's like, even after it happened, he was like, I'm not gonna argue this. It was a mistake. I wasn't trying. That's not what that's not how I was raised. That's not what I wanted to do. But in that moment where she was aggravating me and stuff, and he's not saying it's an excuse, but it's just what happened at that moment. I swung. hit her, boom. You know what I'm saying? And you can understand, it's okay, that can happen. And I'm not saying it's right, but it's just that thing happens, and it's a reality. And it's a reality. So my thing is, women should stop trying to aggravate men because they feel like, because they feel like, I know that if he hits me, I've got this thing on him, whatever. Women should stop doing that. That's the side of it that I want to talk about.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Not talk about. I don't want to talk about it actually, but I'm just saying that that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
That there's lots of women who aggravate dudes just so that the dude can snap, hit her, and then she's got this thing over him, calling him an abuser and all that stuff. So you don't understand. So you disagree.
You were almost going like not in the right direction. You were totally in the wrong direction. But you were off ramping a bit. You know.
I was in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and
tell me why.
Man, you justifying why is it why is it understandable for a nigga to smash a lady like?
So there's no situations.
No. Like I said before, I'm not against it. But like society is against us, you know. So I'm saying you were going with society. You were going away from society, but not too far away. But you were going away from it because you're justifying it. And then you're like, technically, this is what you were saying. It's actually women's fault because you guys aggravate men. So stop aggravating men.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said that's an aspect that's not spoken about.
Guys, please rewind just 5 minutes. Right? Please rewind and listen to me again.
That's an aspect that's not spoken about.
Just before I clap, just listen there. All right? I was like, this nigga. So women must stop aggravating men. What the fuck? It's a laughing matter now. It's a laughing matter now, but it's actually not. Abuse is not a laughing matter.
Yeah, abuse is not a laughing matter.
Men that beat up women or bullies, we are totally against it. Men should never beat up a woman. Yeah. Never,
as a man, never beat up a woman for any reason. If something is going on, just walk out.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's just against the current norm. You know, up until the malema of beating up women comes back up, like he did with the land back. And he's like, now we can beat them up again because they're equal citizens, they're humans. Up until someone says that shit.
Up until someone says that shit.
My problem is that I'm too much of a feminist. I've said it. There we go.
You're too much of a feminist.
Too much. I say that faggots and women are equal to men.
Woo, you came in hot. Woo, that was a deep 3.